Envision a fortress, a royal palace, and a prison all bundled into one. This is the Tower of London, a place steeped in a millennium of rich, riveting, and sometimes blood-curdling history. For those unfamiliar, the Tower of London isn't just a tower. It's a sprawling complex of buildings, walls, and green spaces. Each piece a witness to the centuries of events that have shaped London, and indeed the world. Our story begins in the 11th century, with a man named William the Conqueror. Fresh from his victory at the Battle of Hastings, William sought to cement his power in this newly conquered land. He decided to build a fortress, but not just any fortress. He envisioned a grand edifice, a symbol of his might and authority. And so, in the 1070s, the foundations of the Tower of London were laid. But the tower wasn't just a fortress. It was also a royal palace, designed to impress and intimidate. Its White Tower, the oldest part of the complex, was a marvel of its time. With its gleaming white walls and imposing height, it was a testament to the grandeur of the new Norman regime. It was here that the king and his court lived, feasted, and governed. But as the years went on, the tower's purpose evolved. Its strong walls and secure location made it a perfect prison. Over the centuries, it has held a myriad of prisoners, from disgraced nobles to formidable queens. The tower's reputation as a place of dread grew, and it became a symbol not just of royal power, but of royal tyranny. So from a symbol of oppression to a royal residence, the tower's story was just beginning. As we peel back the layers of its history, we'll discover tales of intrigue, power, and treachery. Tales that have shaped the Tower of London into the iconic landmark it is today. But for now, let's leave the 11th century behind and journey forward into the tower's darker days. Stay tuned, for the story is far from over. As the centuries rolled on, the tower's reputation took a sinister turn. As we journeyed into the 16th and 17th centuries, the Tower of London transformed from a royal palace into a chilling place of execution and torture. The once magnificent stronghold was now a symbol of fear, its once vibrant halls echoing with the anguished cries of the imprisoned. The tower's infamy grew during the reign of the Tudors. Under the rule of King Henry VIII, the tower became the final destination for those who fell out of favor. One such unfortunate soul was the king's second wife, Anne Boleyn. Accused of high treason, she was beheaded within the tower's cold stone walls in 1536. Her execution, a chilling spectacle, marked a turning point in the tower's history. But Anne Boleyn was not the only one to meet such a grim fate. Another notable figure who suffered under the tower's shadow was Guy Fawkes. A key player in the infamous Gunpowder Plot of 1605, Fawkes aimed to blow up the Houses of Parliament in a bid to reinstate a Catholic monarch. His failed plot led to his capture and subsequent torture in the tower's dreaded rooms. The echoes of his anguished cries still seem to reverberate off the tower's walls, a grim reminder of its dark past. These were just a few of the many souls who found themselves at the mercy of the tower's executioners. The Tower of London, once a symbol of power and prestige, had become a beacon of dread and despair. Its walls, once adorned with the grandeur of the monarchy, now bore silent witness to the gruesome ends of those who dared to challenge the crown. The tower's dark days saw it evolve from a royal residence to a place of torment and death. It's a chilling chapter in the tower's long history, and one that has left an indelible mark on its legacy. These dark days etched the Tower of London into the annals of history as a place of dread and death. From a royal palace to a prison, the tower was never far from the heart of England's historic conflicts. As we delve into the tower's role during times of conflict, we find ourselves in the midst of the Wars of the Roses, a series of civil wars that ravaged England in the 15th century. The tower, then, was not just a fortress, but a key player in the power struggles that marked this turbulent period. It was a sought-after prize for competing factions, a stronghold to be won or lost, and its possession often changed hands. In its stone-clad rooms, kings were made and unmade, shaping the course of English history. Fast forward a century to the English Civil War, and the tower's significance is no less diminished. As the country was torn between royalists and parliamentarians, the tower served as a fortress, a prison, and a treasury. It was here that the crown jewels, symbols of royal authority, were securely stowed away, safe from the tumultuous events unfolding outside its walls. In the 20th century, during the dark days of World War II, the Tower found a new role as the safe house for the crown jewels once more. As the Blitz raged on and London was under constant threat, the jewels were secretly moved from their usual display in the Tower to a hidden location within its ancient structure. Their precise hiding spot remains a mystery to this day, a testament to the Tower's enduring role as protector of the nation's treasures. From the Wars of the Roses to the English Civil War, from the Blitz to the present day, the Tower of London has stood as a beacon amidst the storm, a symbol of England's resilience in the face of adversity. Its walls bear the scars of these conflicts, each one a chapter in its long and storied history. In times of strife, the Tower stood as a steadfast symbol of England's enduring spirit. Today, the Tower of London paints a different picture entirely. Once a symbol of power and intimidation, it now stands as a beacon of history and culture, proudly wearing its status as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Every year, millions of visitors flock to this iconic landmark, eager to catch a glimpse of Britain's past. The Tower has a multitude of attractions that keep history enthusiasts and curious tourists alike coming back for more. One of the most popular features is the Crown Jewels exhibition. Home to some of the most precious gems and royal regalia in England, it's a dazzling spectacle that offers a peek into the opulence of the British monarchy. From the imperial state crown adorned with over 3,000 precious stones to the sovereign's scepter, holding the largest clear-cut diamond in the world, the crown jewels are a testament to centuries of royal tradition and splendor. Of course, the Tower isn't just about shiny baubles. It's also home to the yeoman warders, often known as the Beefeaters. These ceremonial guards are steeped in history themselves. They live within the Tower's walls, a tradition dating back hundreds of years. Each yeoman warder has served in the armed forces for at least 22 years, and their stories and knowledge make the Tower come alive. And then there are the ravens. These 7 birds are the Tower's most famous residents, and they're shrouded in legend. It's said that if the ravens ever leave the Tower, the kingdom will fall. To prevent this, the ravens' wings are clipped, and they're cared for by a dedicated raven master. They're a quirky yet vital part of the Tower's charm. From a fortress, palace, and prison to a beloved symbol of Britain's rich history, the Tower of London continues to captivate and intrigue. It's a living, breathing testament to the past, and its stories continue to unfold, just waiting to be discovered by a new generation of history lovers. The Tower of London's story is a fascinating journey through over 1,000 years of history. Let's take a moment to gaze back through the mists of time at this iconic structure's remarkable journey. Established by William the Conqueror in the late 11th century, the Tower of London began its life as a symbol of Norman power, a stark reminder of the monarchy's authority, and a formidable deterrent to would-be invaders. It was a statement in stone, as it were, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a nation on the rise. But the Tower's story is not just one of power and grandeur. It's seen its fair share of darkness and despair. The Tower has been a prison, a place of execution, and a treasury. It's been a royal residence and even a menagerie. It's seen the rise and fall of countless monarchs, the turmoil of civil wars, and the evolution of a nation. Its stones whisper tales of intrigue, power, betrayal, and courage. In times of conflict, the Tower of London played roles both defensive and offensive. It's been a stronghold, a refuge, a rallying point, and a base for military operations. From the Peasants' Revolt in the 14th century to the 2 world wars of the 20th century, the Tower has stood as a silent witness to the tumult of history. And today, the Tower of London is a vibrant blend of the past and the present. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a treasure trove of history, and a bustling tourist attraction. It's a place where the past meets the present, where history is alive and vibrant, and where stories of yesteryears continue to captivate the minds of millions. The Tower of London, a testament to 1,000 years of history, continues to stand tall, guarding the secrets of the past and the treasures of the present. Thank you for joining us on this historical journey. Please like and subscribe for more captivating tales from history.